welcome back to my channel, and today's video is on a makeup tutorial which is really bold eyes, which is smoked out with glitter in it and a bold lips. I even tried chiseling my face from here. I just tried something different because I felt it was going to work for my face, and I think this made like a drastic difference. Now this is a complete makeover from makeup to hair. I've not showed the hair part actually because I've just straightened it, but the makeup I have shown in the video. It's just that I love to play with makeup, and I hope you like this makeup tutorial. And yes, before you go ahead with the makeup tutorial, please subscribe to my channel, Princess Priyanka. Don't forget to hit on that bell down below so that you get notified all the time whenever I upload a video. Just click on that notification again maybe, and you get notified to all my notifications. So let's begin. First on my lids, I'm going to be applying Girl Meets Pearl from Benefit. This is really amazing for the makeup to last for hours. And then I'm going to be applying my concealer. That is going to be from MAC Studio Finish Concealer in the shade NZ42. All the eyeshadows mostly I'm going to be using from Huda Beauty Rose Gold Edition. If you want to know a full-on review about it, I'll put it in the description box. So I'm going to be applying the shade Sandalwood all over my crease and blend. Taking Bossy and applying it on top of Sandalwood and blending well till I get the desired color I wish. And now taking Cocoa, applying it on my outer corners and gradually dragging it in towards the center. This shade is really pigmented, so you have to use very carefully, and you can gradually build it up. I like my outer corners to be on the darker side because it just makes my eyes look beautiful. It actually makes my eyes look bigger. Taking Babe and applying it wherever there is no eyeshadow. This is just to, I just tried this color just to see how it look if I don't apply the glitter and if I don't go bold. And I found this very subtle and very beautiful. So you can even stop your eyeshadow magic out here after Babe. Taking henna and just going on my crease. All the products will be mentioned in the description. This is an amazing eyeshadow from PAC Cosmetics, which is called Eye Gloss in the shade 04. And I'm just applying it on top of where I applied Babe. I'm just applying this as an eye base actually to just give that pop of purple color. Taking 24K, using my fingertips, just pressing it on the center of my lids. I love 24K, it gives such a bridal effect, and that transition color between the darker side and the purple. I don't know, 24K is really a very beautiful color. Taking a little bit of sandalwood and just going to just soften the crease. Taking Dubai. This shade actually just changed the whole look actually, with that tinge of purple and glitter. It's really beautiful. I really liked this color on top of the PAC Cosmetic eye gloss. I really like this combination. It gave a nice, again, a super bridal look. I am so fascinated with what I created. Taking a little bit of moon dust, I'm putting it in my inner corners. It looks more better and more beautiful if mixed a little bit with Girl Meets Pearl. I think I'll take a little bit of this, then take my moon dust. It'll just give a better shine. Yeah. Wow. For eyeliner, I'm using my current favorite, that is HEROINE Make Impact Liquid Eyeliner, super waterproof. This is from Japan. It's a Japanese brand. And babies, this is the best I've ever used actually. It's freaking long lasting and freaking waterproof. But if I don't have this, I'll be using L'Oreal Super Liner. Take a little bit of black truffle and darkening my outer corners. Really looks beautiful, but you have to again be very careful with the shade because it's highly pigmented, so build it up gradually. So I'm just darkening the outer corners because, as I said, my eyes looks really big if I darken the outer corners. And then with a flat eyeshadow brush, I'm just putting on my where I put Kajal usually, and then making a fake wing with it. And then later on I'm going to be blending that fake wing so that there's no harsh line as such, but still it looks like a wing, like a lifted look. My eyes are really small, so when I fake it up, it looks a little larger. On top of the eyeshadow, I'm applying a little bit of Trust Fund with a mixture of Girl Meets Pearl. It just looks more beautiful when I mix Girl Meets Pearl. And then I'm using my favorite kajal to waterline and make it a little thin, and even on my tide line, that is from Plum. And for mascara, I'm using from Maybelline Lash Sensational and applying loads of it. Now I'm using Babe and applying it on my brow bones. Babies, I forgot to tell you the liner. I had dragged it in towards my inner corners like that Arabic look, to just make it look more beautiful. I love Arabic look, and that's why I dragged it inside like my inner corners. I made it a little longer. Now I'll just get rid of all the fallouts and everything and get back. When I went and stood in front of the big mirror, I realized that I need to blend this a little more. I need to take the black truffle a little bit and go. Now it's time to moisturize my skin, and I'm using my current favorite, that is from Nivea. Babies, Nivea is really freaking good. And on top of this, I'm going to be applying Girl Meets Pearl Liquid Pearl for face from Benefit. And babies, this is so good so that your makeup lasts super long. And it gives that beautiful shine, that dewy look to the skin, which I really love. Like, I crave for it. And now it's time to conceal my dark circles, pigmentation, veins and all that with the MAC Studio Finish Concealer in the shade NC42. And I'm blending it and dabbing it, not like dragging it, dabbing it actually with the PAC Cosmetics Beauty Blender. And for the foundation, I'm using the Chanel Vitalumiere in the shade Limpide Nude and a mixture of Girl Meets Pearl again, Liquid Pearl for face from Benefit. The combination of both of them, oh my god, gives such a freaking flawless finish. I take a lot of care of my base because the base has to look flawless, and the combination of both these products only does wonders. I mean, I really like it. Look, it's so much, the color is so freaking close to my skin color. It's almost like my skin color actually. And Girl Meets Pearl just gives that sheen to the skin, which I really love. To highlight below my eyes, I'm using NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in the shade 53 LDB, if that's the shade, I'm not too sure. And blending it well. And concealing my under eyes with the Krylon translucent powder in the shade TL9, and whatever's remaining, I'm applying it all over my face. Not taking anything extra for the remaining face because I like that dewy finish. Now it's time to fill in my undone eyebrows with the Chestnut 001 Stunning Brow Pencil from Colorbar. And to conceal everything, I'm using the Canmake Tokyo Lasting Multi Brow Coat. This actually seals the eyebrows and none of the product budges actually. It's the best I've ever used for eyebrows. Unfortunately not available in India. This is from Japan. And I'm just highlighting and darkening Moon Dust Now it's time for hardcore contouring. I'm using the Colorbar Face Contour in the shade 3 Coffee and nicely blending it because I don't want those harsh lines, but still I want the chiseled look. On top of where I contour, I'm applying a little bit of Krylon translucent powder in the shade TL9. To just sharpen the contour, under it I'm applying the TV paint stick from Krylon in the shade FS45 and just concealing it again with the Krylon, translucent powder in the shade TL9. And on top of the contour, I'm applying a little bit of Hoola from Benefit, and then on top of that again to blend everything super well, I'm using the translucent powder from Krylon and just like fixing everything. For blush, I'm using from NARS in the shade Deep Throat. First I apply on the apples of my cheeks and then I drag it upwards and I apply a little bit on my nose and my cupid's bow and even on my chin. Now it's time for highlighting, and first I'm using a cream highlighter. This is from Makeup Obsession in the shade Strobe Balm S104 Radiance. I've made a complete video on this. So I'm applying on my high points, my cupid's bow, bridge of my nose and my chin. And on top of this I'm going to be applying the Mary Luminizer. I even apply a little bit on my brow bone, just on my high point actually. Yeah, that's all for that glowy highlighters. For my lips, first I'm going to be lining it and filling it in with the PAC Auto Lip Liner in the shade Mauve. And on top of this, I'm applying the Ruby Woo from MAC. And this combination is really beautiful. So I hope you like this makeup tutorial, and yeah, I wish you leave your precious comments down below. Let me know whether you like it, you didn't like it. Even if you didn't like it, you can be a little less harsh and you can even be a little diplomatic so that I can take it positively, even your harsh comments. If you sound a little nice, it really helps me to digest the criticism. So yeah, see you later in another video very soon. Bye bye.